The Fat Controller had purchased an austerity tank engine to help out on the Farquhar branch line. His name was Sheffield, and he was eager to make a good first impression. The little engine was grateful to have been purchased by the Northwestern Railway, as he felt as though he needed a fresh start. Little did he know the wild journey he would soon find himself thrown into.
Hello there, name's Sheffield. I'm looking for some place called the Nofa, where I'm supposed to collect some trucks. Would you mind telling me how I can get there?
Oh, it's a bit of a ways off. Thomas, have Thomas direct you there. I'm very busy right now. Must keep moving.
Well, that's a hell of a way to welcome someone. What a prat.
Yeah, maybe he's just shy around engines he hasn't met. You shouldn't judge so harshly, Chef. You of all engines should know that. Think of where you'd be right now if Mr. Hat had judged you the same way everyone else did for so many years.
You're right, sorry. I've been really working on trying to fix my attitude. I'm making progress, but I ain't all the way yet. Colliery life really fucks with your head.
I'm well aware of that, Chef. I can well remember the first time I met you all those years ago. You've really come a long way.
I'm glad you can see it. I feel like you're the only one sometimes. Everyone else just writes me off for my past mistakes.
Well, you're on new turf now, boy. No one knows you. You've got a chance to truly start fresh. Don't waste it.
Damned if I let this opportunity go to waste. I'm gonna give this new job my everything.
That's the spirit. If you work hard and keep your nose clean, you'll have a fine life here.
I certainly hope so. Hey there, I assume you're Thomas then? Would you mind giving me some directions to this Anofa quarry?
You say this as if to suggest I'd give assistance of any kind to the one who's here to replace him.
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry. That was an awful thing to say. I've just been a bit on edge lately. We all have. Percy's an absolute wreck, and, well, being honest, I'm not much better myself. I just really miss Toby. His disappearance has taken a toll on all of us.
Nah, it's all good, mate. I've been there. And, wait, hold on. You said someone's missing?
Yes, indeed. A dear friend of mine named Toby. I presume you're his replacement, then. Well, I guess they were bound to give up searching sooner or later. I shouldn't take it out on you, though. We all have to move on.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your friend.
Thank you. I've got to go collect my coaches now. Anofa's not too far from here. It's just a stretch up the branch. Follow the tramway and you'll be there in no time.
So, I'm here to replace an engine who went missing. Guess they just forgot to mention that when they told me where I'd be working.
Well, chaos always seems to find you, Sheffield. Doesn't matter where you go, it'll be right behind you. You should expect it at this point.
Ain't that the truth? It's always something, huh?
Would you have it any other way?
I was hoping to come here to start a nice, calm, productive, and quiet life. Now I've got to spend my time worrying I don't disappear off to wherever that other engine did.
Keep your head up, boy. Roll with the punches. I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
Right, so I take it this is where I'm meant to be. Name's Sheffield. What have I got to do here, then?
There's a large order of stone that needs to be taken to the old harbour at Knapford. You'll need to make several trips. There's too many trucks to be taken all at once. I've written the directions to get there down on this paper. Your first train is waiting over there.
Sheffield spent the rest of the day making his deliveries of stone to the harbor. It wasn't particularly difficult work, but by the end of the day he was tired and ready for a rest.
Thomas, why is he here? Have they given up searching already?
Of course not, Percy. Sheffield here is just helping out until Toby gets back.
That's Toby's spot, though. If he's not here to replace him, then he needs to get out of there.
No, he doesn't. He isn't hurting anyone here.
Mate, I don't know what your deal is, but if you need me to leave, I can.
It's fine. Percy is just a little on edge right now.
You need to get the fuck out of that berth right now.
Percy!
No, it's fine. I'll go. Don't want to cause a disturbance. Christ. It ain't my fault I was brought here to replace his friend. No need for him to be such a dick.
He's clearly going through some things right now. Everyone deals with their emotions differently, you know?
Well, he better get over himself soon. I'm not looking to sleep on the siding for the rest of my life.
Sheffield found a siding at Maithwaite and uncomfortably slept there for the rest of the night. The next morning, he puffed back to the quarry.
More trains bound for the harbour today?
No, actually. You finished that order yesterday. There's a small order bound for Brendam. You'll take the trucks to Tidmouth, where another engine will collect them and take them on.
Got it.
Hello there. You must be the newcomer. The name's Terence.
Sheffield, what do you want?
I just wanted to introduce myself and see how you're getting on here. I'd imagine Thomas and Percy have given you quite a cold welcome. I wanted to inform you that not everyone here is like that.
Yeah, the blue one isn't too bad. He was a bit sharp when I first met him, but he's been decent since. The green one, though, he's a fucking prick, for lack of better terms. Can't say I'm not used to it, though. Where I came from, I wasn't exactly the most likeable engine.
Ah, so you've got a bit of a rough past then.
Yeah, something like that. I was hoping to put that behind me and have a fresh start here, but it's kinda hard to do that when I've got a little green bug hurling insults at me on my first day here.
Percy's not usually like that. He's really quite friendly. Lately, though, he's lost that. Toby's disappearance did a number on him mentally. From what I've observed, he's a nervous wreck. Can't say I blame him. Toby was like a father figure to him.
This Toby you all talk about, what exactly do you mean when you say he disappeared?
Exactly what it sounds like. Just went missing one night, and no one's seen him since.
If you don't mind, Terence, can I get some details? I need to know if I should be worried or not. Seems like a touchy subject to bring up with the other two, but you seem to be in better control of your emotions.
I don't know much. However, I'll tell you what I can. Years ago, the Fat Controller extended this branch line to connect with the old tramway line that had long since closed. The extension runs to a small village town in the mountains called Ulfstead. There's always been talk of strange goings-on up there amongst the locals. However, most just dismiss it as superstition. One night, Toby was tasked with delivering supplies to Ulfstead. This wasn't unusual, as the village is cut off from the markets and stores in the more populated areas, so rail travel is typically used to deliver them when they need. Toby cleared the signal box on the Ulfstead stretch of the line, but never made it to his destination. The engine, his crew, and the entire train was just gone, seemingly vanished into thin air. People searched for days but couldn't find any sign of a crash or where they'd gone. It was like they'd never existed. That was over a year ago now, and they still haven't been found. Looks as though the Fat Controller has finally accepted Toby isn't coming back here, and that's why you're here.
How does an engine and his train just vanish? Surely you aren't suggesting something of the supernatural?
I don't know what happened, and I doubt I ever will. That part of the island should have been left well enough alone if you ask me. Something isn't right up there.
Well, that's my signal. Nice chatting with you, Terence. Must be off now. Thanks for filling me in.
Take care, Sheffield. You never know what you're going to encounter out there.
Sheffield spent the next few weeks making deliveries to and from the quarry, as well as doing odd jobs as needed. He continued to sleep on the siding at Maithwaite to avoid tensions, and kept his guard up at all times. One evening, Sheffield arrived at the harbor with his last delivery for the day, where he found a workman waiting for him.
There's been a last-minute change to the timetable. You've one last delivery to make.
Alright then, what is it?
A train of supplies need to be delivered to Ulfstead village. It's waiting over there in the siding. You're to take it there right away.
Ulfstead? At night? Can't this wait until morning?
Afraid not. Fat Controller's orders are for it to be taken right away. If you don't like it, you can take it up with him.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. You'd think they'd learn their lesson after losing one engine up there.
Calm down, Chef. I'm sure if there was anything to be concerned about, they wouldn't be sending you up there.
More likely, they see me as a lab rat they can use to see if there really is anything up there to be concerned about. They bought me for damn near pennies. They'll be out next to nothing if they lose me, and then they'll know for sure if that area is really unsafe or not.
I don't think that's the case. The Fat Controller bought you because he saw the spirit of a really useful engine in you and wanted to give you a second chance. He doesn't seem like the kind of man who'd throw that away for some sort of experiment.
Agree to disagree. Let's just get this blasted delivery done and over with. Terence was right. There's something about this place that just feels off.
It's probably just the darkness playing tricks on your mind, Chef. I feel fine.
I envy you, then. Jesus Christ, there's an engine on the dam. Hit the brakes. But who the hell are you? And what are you doing in my way?
Turn around, young one. It is not safe here. You must get out of here before it's too late.
Excuse me, but I've got orders to...
The orders can wait. You need to leave now! before it sees you.
Chef, I think we should listen to him.
Yeah, actually, I think we've overstayed our welcome.